You are spending way too much money on groceries and still not building muscle. In 2026, the average American is paying more for food than ever before, and most of you are eating completely wrong from morning to night. That stops today. I am going to walk you through an entire day of eating, meal by meal, from the moment you wake up to the second you go to sleep, using only the cheapest high-protein foods available in any grocery store in America right now. Every single meal I show you is going to cost under $3. The entire day is going to come out under $10 total. And by the end of this video, you will have a complete morning-to-night muscle-building blueprint that works whether you shop at Walmart, Aldi, Costco, or any local grocery chain in your zip code. No supplements required, no expensive organic nonsense. Just real food, real prices, and real results that anyone eating on a budget in 2026 can actually pull off starting tomorrow morning. Let us start at the very beginning. 6 in the morning. You just woke up. Your body has been fasting for 7 to 8 hours overnight. Your muscle tissue is hungry for amino acids, and most people make the single worst decision of the entire day right here. They either skip breakfast completely or they grab something from a drive-thru. A breakfast sandwich at most fast food chains in 2026 runs you between $5 and $7 and delivers maybe 15 grams of protein wrapped in 400 calories of processed bread and oil. That is one of the most expensive and least efficient muscle-building decisions you can make before 8 in the morning. Here is what you do instead. 3 whole eggs scrambled or fried in a pan with half a cup of rolled oats on the side. That is your morning anchor meal, and it costs you under 70 cents total. 3 eggs give you 18 grams of complete protein, all 9 essential amino acids, choline for focus and brain function, and enough dietary fat to start your testosterone production for the day. The oats give you 45 grams of slow-burning complex carbohydrate that keeps your blood sugar stable and your energy consistent all the way through your morning. Add 2 tablespoons of peanut butter on top of those oats, and you just added 8 more grams of protein plus 16 grams of healthy fat for about 15 cents extra. Total breakfast cost, under 85 cents. Total protein, 26 grams. Total calories, right around 550. That is a muscle-building breakfast that costs less than the tax on that fast food sandwich. Now we move into mid-morning, around 9:30 or 10. This is the window most people completely ignore, and it is one of the most important for muscle growth, especially if you train in the morning or early afternoon. Your glycogen stores are partially depleted, and your muscles are primed to absorb nutrition. This is where a simple Greek yogurt comes in. A cup of plain, full, fat Greek yogurt from any store brand runs you about 60 to 70 cents per serving and delivers close to 17 to 20 grams of protein per cup. Throw in a banana, which costs about 20 cents at most stores, and you have added 27 grams of fast-digesting carbohydrate that spikes insulin just enough to drive amino acids directly into your muscle tissue. Mid-morning snack cost, under 90 cents. Protein added, 19 grams. Running total so far for the day, 45 grams of protein for under $1.75. And it is not even noon yet. Lunchtime, 12 to 1 in the afternoon. This is the meal most working Americans either skip, spend $12 on, or eat from a vending machine. All 3 of those options are destroying your muscle-building progress. Here is the lunch that changes everything. 4 ounces of baked or roasted chicken thighs over 1 cup of cooked white rice with a drizzle of hot sauce or soy sauce. Chicken thighs are the most underrated protein source in the entire grocery store in 2026. While everyone is chasing chicken breast at $4.17 a pound, chicken thighs and leg quarters are sitting right next to them on the shelf for under $1.50 a pound at most major chains. Same bird, same protein quality, same amino acid profile. But because Americans psychologically prefer white meat, the price stays nearly half as low. 4 ounces of cooked chicken thigh gives you 22 to 24 grams of protein plus more iron, more zinc, and more B12 than the breast. 1 cup of white rice adds 4 grams of protein and 45 grams of carbohydrate for about 10 cents a serving. Total lunch cost, under $1. Protein added, 26 grams. Running total, 71 grams of protein for under $2.75. Mid-afternoon around 3 p.m. You are either back at work, between classes, or about to hit the gym. This is when most people reach for a protein bar. Stop doing that. The average protein bar in 2026 costs between $2.50 and $4 and gives you around 20 grams of protein wrapped in a long list of artificial ingredients and sugar alcohols. Here is your $2 alternative that beats it every single time. 1 can of tuna or 1 can of sardines. A standard 5-ounce can of tuna costs around $1 to $1.50 at any grocery store and delivers 22 to 25 grams of protein with almost zero fat and almost zero wasted calories. Sardines are even better value and come loaded with omega-3 fatty acids that actively reduce the joint inflammation caused by heavy training. Mix the tuna into a small wrap with some mustard or hot sauce, or eat the sardines straight out of the can on a few crackers. No cooking, no refrigeration until opened, no excuses. Afternoon snack cost, $1.25. Protein added, 23 grams. Running total, 94 grams of protein, and we have not even eaten dinner yet. Dinner time, 6 to 7 in the evening. This is the meal that either locks in your gains or destroys them depending on what you choose. The most powerful dinner combination for muscle building on a budget in 2026 is rice and lentils or rice and beans. I know that sounds basic. I know it does not sound exciting. But hear me out, because this combination has built more muscle on more humans across more cultures than any supplement stack ever created. A bag of dry lentils costs around $1.50 and gives you close to 20 grams of plant-based protein per cooked cup, along with massive amounts of iron, folate, and slow-digesting fiber that keeps your blood sugar stable overnight. Combined with white rice, which costs pennies per serving, you get what nutritionists call a complete protein, meaning together these two foods deliver all 9 essential amino acids your body cannot produce on its own. Add a rotisserie chicken thigh on the side that you prepped from Sunday, drizzle everything with olive oil and garlic, and you have a dinner plate that looks like a meal prep influencer charged $45 to plan, but actually costs you under $1.50 total. Dinner cost, $1.50. Protein added, 35 grams. Running total, 129 grams of protein. Before bed, 9 to 10 at night. This is the most overlooked muscle-building window of the entire day. While you sleep, your body enters its deepest phase of muscle repair and protein synthesis, and if you go to bed without giving it the right fuel, you are essentially telling your muscles to starve for 8 hours. The perfect pre-sleep food is cottage cheese. A large tub of cottage cheese typically runs $4 to $5 and contains close to 90 grams of protein total across multiple servings. 1 cup before bed costs you about 60 cents and delivers around 25 grams of protein, mostly casein protein, which is a slow-digesting form that releases amino acids into your bloodstream steadily over 6 to 8 hours while you sleep. Your muscles are literally being fed all night long for 60 cents. Add a spoon of peanut butter on top for an extra 8 grams of protein and some fat to slow digestion even further. Pre-sleep snack cost, under 75 cents. Protein added, 33 grams. Grand total for the entire day, 162 grams of protein. Total cost of every meal and snack from 6 in the morning to 10 at night, under $9. Let me put that in perspective for you one final time. 162 grams of protein, 3 scrambled eggs and oats for breakfast, Greek yogurt and banana mid-morning, chicken thighs over rice at lunch, canned tuna wrap in the afternoon, rice and lentils with chicken at dinner, cottage cheese and peanut butter before bed, 6 meals, an entire day of eating built specifically for muscle growth. Total cost, under $9. The average American spent close to that amount on a single fast food lunch in 2026. The difference between the person who builds muscle this year and the person who does not is not genetics. It is not an expensive supplement stack, and it is not a $60 meal delivery service. It is a plan. It is consistency. and it is knowing exactly which foods to buy, when to eat them, and how much they actually cost. You now have all three. Subscribe for more no-nonsense muscle-building content built for real budgets, and drop a comment telling me which meal from this plan you are starting with tomorrow.